Mary, what are you doing outside for so long? Y or N? Y or N flinch at Mary's sudden voice and hide the ring in her dress. Y or N? Nah, nothing. Let's go in. Y or N was having dinner with Mary's family. In the whole time, Noah doesn't speak a single word. Mary was talking nonstop, but Y or N was silent. She's feeling uncomfortable cause she noticed Noah is staring at her from so long. But when she looked at him, he looked down and pretended to eat. Suddenly Noah spoke. Noah, can I go to the washroom? Y or N nodded with a smile and Noah get up from his seat. Y or N turned to Max and said, Y or N, Max dear, can you show your father the way to the washroom? But then she noticed Noah has already gone. He doesn't even ask for the way to the washroom. After 5 minutes, Noah come back. Suddenly the electricity got cut. Mary, damn, I didn't even finish my food. Noah, I'll bring the candles, wait. Noah come back with the candles and it took him less than 1 minute. Y or N frown. How does he know where the candles were kept? It's his first time in this house, or he came here before? Y or N, you know, even last night I saw in my dream. You were sitting next to me like always. Y or N heard a nervous laugh from other side. Taehyung, so, I guess you're missing me very much, that's why you often dream about me. Y or N, maybe, but I saw you almost every night in my dream. YN is laying on the bed talking with Taehyung. Mary and her family left few hours ago. Taehyung, so how was your day? He asked, changing the topic. Y or N, it was weird. I told you about Mr. Jin, remember? The guy who come to my shop every day to buy roses. Taehyung, what about him? Y or N, I accidentally spilled coffee on his shirt. Taehyung, it's okay, it was just an accident. Y or N, no, it's not okay. He got angry and invite me and have coffee with him as punishment. Taehyung, what? How dare he? YN heard anger in his voice. YN, hey, calm down. Taehyung, how can I calm down? Y or N, that jerk dared to invite my wife in a coffee date. Kick him out if he ever come to your shop, did you get it? Y or N, no, I can't do this. He's my regular customer. Taehyung, we don't need a jerk customer like him. Y or N, stop being possessive. Taehyung, Taehyung, I don't like that guy roaming around you. He's a totally jerk. Y or N, and who told you that he roam around me? You didn't even see him. Taehyung, I don't know anything, just don't let that guy entered in your shop. Y or N, you're being dramatic. Taehyung, you also bring a girl at home, remember? Taehyung, Y or N, that was for work purpose. Y or N, and I'm also doing my work. He's my customer. Taehyung, and I hate that customer of yours. Your shop won't be close if you kick one customer out. Y or N, Taehyung, now you're making me angry. Taehyung, listen, Y or N, even if your shop get close, if you kick him it won't be a big deal. I'll brought you 100 more new florist shop. Y or N, what did you just say? Did you just show off about your money in front of me again? Taehyung, Y or N, I didn't show off. Why are you getting angry? Y or N, you know what, I didn't say yes to that guy for going with him, but now I'll definitely go with him, did you get it? Saying that, she cut the call and angrily threw the phone beside her on the bed, of course. Jin politely pulled a chair for Y or N to sit. Y or N, you don't have to do it, I already have a chair with me which take me everywhere. Saying that, she pull her wheelchair towards the table. Jin mentally slapped himself for his stupid act. He silently sit opposite her. Jin, so what would you like to have? Espresso, latte, mocha, cappuccino, flat white, macchiato, doppio, bean style, black coffee, iced coffee? YN, how about the regular coffee? Jin, sure, great choice. Jin ordered coffee for both of them and turned towards Y or N. She's staring at the ocean. 10 minutes passed. Y or N didn't utter a single word till now. She doesn't have anything to talk with him. And why would she even talk? She came here as a punishment for the thing she accidentally did, and also the main reason she came here is for Taehyung. He made her angry. He still thinks she can't do anything without him. Their order already came. Y or N is sipping her coffee silently. Jin was feeling bored. Now he's regretting bringing her here. Jin, you know what, you're boring. Y or N, I know. Jin, come on girl, I bring you here so that we can talk with each other and know each other more. Ask me anything about myself. Y or N, I really don't feel like asking anything to you. Jin, okay fine, then let me tell you about myself. I'm Jin and I own few apartments in city. Y or N? So you're saying that you're unemployed and got your expenses by the rents you get from the apartments. Jin. Girl, you don't have to be this much straightforward, it sounds rude. Y or N? I wasn't like this before, situation make me like this. Jin. May I know what kind of situation? Y or N? No, Jin. Of course, why did I even ask? Now tell me, don't you want to know for whom I brought roses every day? Please don't tell me, no, it'll hurt me. Y or N? Fine, tell me. Jin. First guess. Y or N? For someone you love. Jin. Yes, she's my love. Y or N? So does she know that you bring me for a coffee date? Jin. Of course she knows and she's happy about it. Y or N? Then I'm sure she's not your wife or girlfriend. Jin. You're right, she's my daughter. Jin started talking about his daughter, which Y or N found interesting, so she was listening to him carefully with a smile on her face. Taehyung break another coffee mug in his hand, making it bleed, and hot coffee also burn his skin. Waiter. Sir, you broke another mug, you have to pay for it. Robin. Shut up. Can't you see his hands are bleeding? Go and bring a first aid kit. The waiter nodded and left from there. Robin. Take a deep breath. Boss. Control your anger. We're at public place. Taehyung. What do you think they're talking about, Robin? He asked in a cold voice, staring at Y or N and Jin from far. Robin. Maybe some random stuffs, but boss, please don't get angry. Y or N? I see your 3-year-old daughter is very smart. Jin. Correction, she's not 3 years old anymore. She's 10 years old now. Y or N? Really? Then why are you telling me old stories? Tell me about her recent activities. Jin. Recently she spent her whole day and night laying on the hospital bed. Y or N? I'm sorry, what? Jin let out a breath and spoke. Jin. She's in coma. Few years ago my wife passed away in an accident and my daughter went into coma. Y or N? I'm so sorry. Jin. Now I'm used to it and I know my princess will wake up soon. Jin smile again. Okay, tell me about yourself. How's your life going as a florist? Y or N? It's pretty beautiful. I love flowers very much. My grandma used to own a florist shop, and in weekends I used to help her in the shop. Like this, my love towards flowers increase. And you know, flowers taught me a lesson. Jin. Can you taught me that too? Y or N? Beautiful things doesn't last long, and when they become dry and ugly, people throw them away. Jin. No, not everyone throw them. Some people treasure them as a memory for forever. Taehyung doesn't call Y or N last night, so she called him, but he just talked with her less than 1 minute. She understood he's angry at her. Y or N is now working on the kitchen and mumbling angrily. Y or N? I should be angry on him, instead he's acting like a puffer fish. He just cut my call without even talking with me properly. Fine, I'm not dying to talk with him. I won't call him either. She placed the pot on the table angrily. Y or N? Now what happened to that stupid dog? Why it's barking non-stop? Her neighbor brought a new puppy and the puppy is barking since morning, making Y or N annoyed. First she's angry at her husband and then the barking dog is cherry on top. She threw her kitchen apron somewhere and went outside for fresh air. The puppy stopped barking after seeing Y or N. It was staring at her with its doe eyes. The little guy is tied with a chain. Y or N showed him her tongue and left from there. The puppy started barking again. The town is peaceful. Only few vehicles run in the road, so Y or N doesn't think much before going outside. Pushing her wheelchair slowly, she was going towards the market to meet Mary. She doesn't open her shop today cause she was pissed off since last night. Suddenly Y or N saw Jin standing in the middle of the road scratching his hair. He spotted Y or N and walked towards her. Jin. Why didn't you open your shop today? You know that I need flowers for my daughter. Y or N? You could have buy it from another shop. Jin. But it's 2 kilometers away from here. Y or N? I understand you're lazy. She went from there but Jin followed her till Mary's fruit shop. Y or N? Why are you coming behind me? Jin. Please Y or N, open your shop. I will give you extra money. Y or N? It would be better if you call me Mrs. Kim. Jin. Oh my god, how did you know my surname is Kim? Do you want to marry me? Y or N? Shut up, didn't I told you that I'm already married and my husband's surname is also Kim? Jin. Beautiful coincidence. I'd love to call you Mrs. Kim. Y or N throw her keys on Jin's face, making him scream in pain. Jin. Ouch. Why are you trying to ruin my handsome face? Y or N? These are the keys of my shop. Go and take flowers from there. And no need to give me money. It's my gift for your daughter. And don't you dare to steal anything. Return my keys in 10 minutes. Jin, you're a dangerous woman. Saying that he run from there. Taehyung, that's my wife. Proud smile. Robin, those keys must be heavy. Taehyung, heavy? She should have thrown a hammer on his face. Flirty jerk. Jin placed the fresh flowers on the vase after throwing the dried one. He turned to the girl who's laying on the bed with so many wires attached with her. She's so thin and pale. Jin sit beside her and caresses her cheeks. Jin, hey my princess, you know today someone special sends flowers for you. I'll bring her to you if you wake up. The motherless girl is still sleeping for years. Jin doesn't know when she'll wake up, but he knows one thing for sure. She'll ask for her mother whenever she'll wake up. Max, Dada, please bring me a puppy. John's new puppy is so cute. I also want a puppy. Please Dada. Max is requesting his father for a puppy since 30 minutes. Noah on the other hand was getting annoyed every second. First he's very tense. What if they got to know about the truth? No, he cannot let that happen. He need to do something as soon as possible. He can't get caught before. Max, Dada, buy a puppy please. Noah, Max, stop bothering me and leave from here. He yelled at his son, making him flinch. Max started crying loudly, making Noah more annoyed. Noah, go and cry outside. Max quickly run from there while crying. Noah fall on the couch holding his forehead. Taehyung was going outside when he saw Max. He was crying loudly, sitting alone. Taehyung's heart ached seeing him. He walked towards Max and sit beside him. Taehyung, why are you crying, little man? Max, Dada scolded me because I asked a puppy from him, he said while hiccuping. Taehyung, that's it. Will you stop crying if Uncle Tae brought you a new puppy? Max's face lit up hearing him. He turned towards Taehyung and asked excitedly, Max, really you'll give me a puppy? Taehyung, of course we're friends right? Max nodded with a smile. Taehyung carried Max in his arms and walked outside to buy a puppy for him. Yrn was sitting on the couch covering her ears with her palms. Her neighbor's dog is still barking. Now her head started hurting. Yrn, why didn't they make it quiet? She said while gritting her teeth. Yrn went towards the window to close it. She saw the dog from the window. It also looked at her. Yrn showed the innocent puppy her middle finger and closed the window loudly. After closing each and every window, Yrn went towards her room and closed the door as well. She sighed in relief. Now the annoying sound isn't coming much. Her phone vibrate. Yrn, oh, he got time to call me. She rolled her eyes and received the call, but before Taehyung's voice she heard a loud barking on the phone call. Yrn, Taehyung, hey Yrn, how's your day? Yrn, pretty annoying. Taehyung, I understand. Yrn, how? Taehyung, I'm your husband after all. Yrn heard the sound of dog barking kept coming from behind him. Yrn, Taehyung, where are you? Taehyung, at home. Yrn, so did you adopt a puppy? Taehyung, no. Yrn, then why a puppy is barking behind you? Taehyung, oh, that actually Robin brought his puppy with him. Robin, but I don't have any puppy, boss. Taehyung, shut up you fool. They whispered to each other, but Yrn heard it clearly. Yrn, okay, then I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night. Taehyung, good night. After 2 hours, Taehyung silently went inside Yn's house to give her a good night kiss. He twisted the door knob of her bedroom, but realized it was locked. Taehyung, damn, why did she lock the door? She even pulled the curtains of her window. I can't even see her from the window. Feeling sad and disappointed, Taehyung walked towards the living room and laid down on the sofa. After some time he fall asleep there. After having her breakfast, Yrn went to the living room with a book. She frowned seeing the sofa's condition. It's kinda mess, as if someone was laying there. Yrn is a tidy person. She always keep her house neat and perfect, even being half paralyzed. She was staring at the messed up sofa for some times and then started reading book after tidying up the sofa. Suddenly a little puppy came from nowhere and jumped on Yn's lap, making her scream a little. Hearing cute giggle, she looked up and saw Max. Yn, you scared me, she said holding her chest. Max, did you like my new friend? And Yrn, Of course he's so cute, she said while caressing the cute creature's ear. Max, Uncle Tay brought him for me. Y or N, stop caressing the puppy and look at Max with a little frown. Y or N, Uncle Tay. Suddenly Mary came out of nowhere and spoke quickly. Mary, he's talking about our new paying guest Tay Bin. Y or N, Tay Bin, weird name. Mary, yeah, I know. Max, don't you want to know my new friend's name? And Y or N? Y or N, of course, tell me this cute little guy's name. Max, Fluffy. Y or N, wow, perfect name for him. Max, and you know who named him? Uncle Ro. Mary quickly covered his mouth with her palm. Mary, he's going to say Rohying. He came with Tay Bin. Y or N looked Mary and nodded with a smile. Mary felt relief as Y or N doesn't suspect anything. Mary, Max dear, go and play with Fluffy. Max, sure mommy. Fluffy, come with me. The puppy jumped from YN's lap and run behind Max, swinging his fluffy tail. Like every night, Taehyung broke into YN's room silently after she fall asleep. He sit on the floor beside her bed and was staring at her face with a little smile. Placing his elbow on the bed, he pulled himself a little up and pecked her forehead. Still, it cannot satisfy him as last night he couldn't see her, which make him missed her a lot. Taehyung sit on the bed beside Y or N and pecked her lips. He bite his lower lips, wanting more. He again pecked her lips and stayed little longer. Taehyung again detached his lips from her, only to give her multiple pecks back to back. Suddenly Y or N opened her eyes and, Y or N, caught you red-handed, she whispered against his lips. Taehyung become extremely shocked that he fall on the floor from the bed. Y or N got worried at look at him, but soon she started laughing seeing his wide open eyes which will come out from socket anytime. Taehyung come back to his sense and spoke in a hurry. Taehyung, you're dreaming. Y or N, it's just a dream, I didn't come really. Saying that he got up from the floor and tried to run from there. Y or N, stop. Taehyung stop in his track. Y or N, now turn around. He do as she said and stand near the bed. Y or N, come here. Taehyung slowly walked towards her looking at the floor. Y or N, come closer like you were few minutes ago. Taehyung slowly sit on the bed beside her. Y or N, I think it's not the same position you were few minutes ago. Hover above me like before. Taehyung, what? Y or N, come on, hover over me. Taehyung slowly do what she said. He placed his hand in both sides of Y or N and hover over her. YN, come more closer. She whispered slowly and Taehyung bring his face more close to her. Y or N smiled and placed her palm on his cheeks before caressing it slowly. Taehyung closed his eyes. Y or N, you fooled me. It took me 1 month to understand that you were here all the time. Taehyung opened his eyes and looked at her. Taehyung, Y or N, I didn't meant to. YN, so it's clear that I wasn't dreaming nor hallucinating. You actually come to my room every night. Taehyung, Y or N, I'm extremely sorry. Please don't get angry. YN, you took advantage of your sleeping wife every night, she said while caressing his lips with her thumb. Taehyung, Y or N, you even stalk me like a crazy lover. Very bad. Taehyung, please forgive me this time. YN, shh, don't talk. Let me stare at my husband peacefully. I'm seeing him after more than a month in my full sense. Taehyung, but first tell me you're not angry on me. Suddenly Y or N pulled him by his collar and started kissing him. Taehyung was taken aback at her sudden action, but soon he closed his eyes in response to the kiss. The kiss was slow but passionate. They were pouring their love to each other by the kiss. By the time passed, the kiss become intense. Now they're eating each other hungrily. Taehyung broke the kiss and started giving wet kisses from her jawline to collarbone. Then he again attacked on her lips. In their 7 years of marriage, they never kiss each other this much intensely. Suddenly Y or N felt something hard on her stomach, but she ignored it. But it started becoming more harder and harder in every passing second. Y or N broke the kiss and looked down, making Taehyung groan. She widened her eyes, seeing the big bulge in his pants. Y or N, Taehyung, you're hard. Taehyung's whole face turned red because of embarrassment. He quickly got up from her top and looked at the other side. He placed a pillow on his lap and said in a low voice, Taehyung, I need to take a shower. Saying that he was about to go from there, but Y or N stopped him holding his wrist. Y or N, it's okay, you can have me.